YouTube, welcome back to the ANTHONYSPADE channel. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notifications button so you can get the videos as soon as I put them out. All right, guys, today I'm going to be talking about how to navigate yourself out of the friend zone. In other words, I'm going to tell you how to make the girl that friend zone you turn around and like you. But you have to understand, the easiest thing that there is to do in life is mind trickery. All right, you have to understand, everyone is waking up trying to fake the world into treating them a certain way. All right, a lot of people, they're going to try to do it through a monetary gain. They're going to buy nice cars, nice clothes, nice houses. They're going to gain success. They're going to paint this picture online. You have a lot of people that are living a fake life just so someone makes them feel special. So you have to understand that mind trickery is really easy to do when it comes to making someone like you. But only chemistry can keep them liking you. So you can make a woman like you that's trying to friend zone you, but it's not going to last long. Her infatuation won't be able to last unless you're actually able to keep up with what you're doing to get her to like you. Like, for instance, you know how many dudes just run out here and go buy expensive luxury things to look like they have money, but then when they lure in that lazy, good-looking girl that they always wanted and they can't keep the bill on her, she leaves him and goes to another guy because he can't keep up with the lifestyle, but he promoted the lifestyle to her in order to get her. So you got to realize that if there was never any natural chemistry, your shock to her liking you is only temporary. But in that temporary time period, you may be able to clap some cheeks and then realize you may not even like her as much as you thought she was. Maybe she was just a challenge that you just didn't get. So we're going to first get to the first thing that you must do to get out of the friend zone of a girl that you liked. Is that you have to use another woman. It's that simple. What do you mean? You got to start seeing another woman. You got to start spending time with another woman. What is that going to do? That's going to create competition, and she can't say anything. When you start to do that, she's going to ask, what do you like in her? What do you see in her? Why are you with her? When she starts asking questions about the next girl, now you have someone for her to compete with. Women love competing with other women whenever it comes to a man. So just putting another woman in the vicinity automatically makes you look better. It makes you look better. But it shocks her because now you're the guy she hasn't seen before. So it's going to cause her to want to ask you more questions. What is she getting closer for? She want to see what it is that other girl has that made you immediately forget about her. You got to realize, when women put you in the friend zone, they know that you like them more than what she likes you. That's why she's in the friend zone. Women are comfortable being the one that likes the guy more. So typically, when you show that attraction, she's going to wonder, all right, what it is about me that he sees in her, that what happened with her? Let me see what's going on with her. You want that thought process. That thought process makes you attractive, and it puts her in the game. Remember, women love fighting and competing for the guy, but once again, when you trick her, it's not guaranteed that it's going to use. So get out there and start seeing other girls. She needs to know you're dating other girls. Why? You're in the friend zone. That means she's going to tell you about the guys that she's dating. You better have someone to talk about, and that'll cause her to take the mind off the guys that it ain't working with. Because when you're in the friend zone, all you do is hear about her bad relationships. Well, when she see you with another woman, she's going to forget about that person, and she's going to be ready to play the game with you. Next, you must be busy. You must be busy. You don't have that much time to talk. You don't have that much time to do anything. And when she do hear what you're doing, you're in the process of doing something. A lot of people are like, oh, I've just been busy with work, you know. What else you been doing? That's it? You just been working, or you just been sitting at home playing video games? Okay, that's only gonna let her know I made the right choice by friend zoning him, for one. when you show that whenever she's not around you, you're being boring and lazy, sitting around doing nothing, waiting for her to call, that ain't gonna work. When she talks to you, you're like, man, I done did this. I done been over here. I've been going over here. I've been doing this. I got in there. I did this. See, women are attracted to men that take life by force, that don't stand still. Because majority of the guys that they don't like are just flat out guys that are boring, that are leaning on the relationship to give him a life. Women know that. Women know a lot of these guys don't have a life. Them being with me is a life. Now they got a reason to go on a date. Now they got a reason to go places. Now they got a reason to do things. And we're living in a time period where a lot of women are actually predicting what they're going to do in the relationship with the man. The man's always leaning towards the woman like, hey, what do you want to do? What do you want to do today? When you start doing that, she's getting bored. Now, when she asks you what you're doing and you can name 5 or 6 things that you got going on and you're possibly going to be busy the next couple of days, now that starts to be very interesting to a woman, because now she sees that you're busy. She wants to lean towards that lifestyle because she friend zoned you because she thought you were lame. Lame just means I'm bored and I'm not an exciting guy. So you must build up excitement by being busy and showing her that you're doing things that pique curiosity. Maybe I was slowing him down. Me not being around him brought out his true potential, and she wants to get close to see like, all right, where's his true potential getting ready to go? That's why I say you can get a woman to like you, but if you're only tricking her with words and trying to do little stuff, like what I'm telling you, like if you're just acting it out for that moment till you get the results, it's not gonna stick. So when you get busy, just don't master telling her that you're busy. Actually start to get busy and do things with your life in case if she wants to join in with the fun. Like when girls want to get with me back in the day, they would have to want to go ride out in cars. They would have to want to travel. They would have to want to go to museums. They would have to want to go to science centers. They would have to learn about stocks. They would have to learn about film and photography. They would have to learn about art, because those are things that I'm into on a day-to-day basis. So if you're going to get up and get busy, you have to understand, you can't say I'm busy and then when she goes to call your bluff, you're bored Joe again. No, get busy and get active. Trust me, she'll come back running. Next, less communication. One of the main reasons why guys get put in the friend zone is because they know too much about you. Period. You're communicating a lot. She's learned everything about you. She's learning too much about you. When a woman learns too much about you, she's automatically bored. I tell men all the time, it should take women months to learn your last name, months for your favorite color, months to learn what you're into, because you don't reveal too much at a time. You need to get it to the point where she's asking questions. When you get to the point where when you go on a first date with a woman, you talk your whole life up, you just talked your way out of some peace leave. Talking your way out of peace leave is strictly sitting there talking too much about yourself or just giving away too much about yourself. Everything is going to be about yourself and how anxious you are to get to know her. This is what gets you out of peace leave. This is what get women not want to be with you. When you allow the woman to talk more, you're going to look attractive. So when you get placed in a friend zone, less communication from there on out. She has to think, when this guy is not around me, he's having fun. He's doing things. She can't think,
oh, this guy is not around me. That makes him a good husband. That makes him a good boyfriend because I know he's not going to cheat on me. I know he's not going to do me wrong. I have nothing to worry about. Cool. I should go be with lame James because he's so available.
When women react to the complete opposite, they want the guy where they're like,
man, I bet you all the girls are down there trying to talk to my man right now. I bet you he's over here and all them girls are just flirting with him because they just think he's so cute. They think he's so funny. Or he's over here, why isn't he picking up the phone? Why isn't he doing this? I know I got a catch. He's busy. He's over here. He's doing this. I'm missing him.
That's the guy she wants because that's the guy that's constantly moving. Women are constantly seeking excitement in a man. She's not seeking the romance. That's the difference between a man and a woman. When a woman dates, she's actually dating. What do I mean? She's doing a process of elimination. That's not marriage. That's not promise ring. That's not fiance. Dating is going out, having a good time, seeing if the chemistry is there. Going out, dating, having a good time to see if the chemistry is there. Men, when they start dating, they're technically not dating. They're searching for love. The guy who's not searching for love is just searching for the little themes of a woman. Let's go out to eat and do this. We're going to have good. We're going to have fun. We're going to play the rapper role. You know, that guy's a little different, all right? She already knows, like, he's probably with all the girls acting like this, and she's ready to play the game. The guy that's the most available and the guy that's trying to be romantic, you're going to lose. Women date. Men look for love. Understand that. Less communication. She must think and feel this guy is not looking for love. You have to understand that. Why? Because women are actually dating. They're going to tell themselves, okay, I'm going to fall in love with this guy. Whenever she starts going through the dating phase, she's doing a process of elimination. She needs to feel like when she's with you, I'm inside of a simulation as well, because you feel like you're inside of a simulation when you're with her. You know there's another guy calling the phone. You know there's another guy in the messages. Well, she better think you got it going on too, right? Last but not least, the best way to get in and out the friend zone is to know if you're in the friend zone or not. See, a lot of guys, you're not in the friend zone. She just don't want you around and she doesn't know how to tell it. And other guys, you're not in the friend zone. She's just waiting for you to make a move. A lot of guys got placed in the friend zone because she faked them. You know what I'm saying? She didn't sleep with you when you want to sleep with her. Or every time you trying to get close, she may be acting like she's not trying to get close. If that woman has not started telling you about other guys that she's dating, you're technically not in the friend zone. You have to understand that. When women get around to telling you about other guys that she's dating or what her friends are doing, and she says, oh, I feel like I can talk about anything with you, that's when you know you're in the friend zone. All right? If no other man has been brought up, all she's doing is just waiting to place her emotions into you so you can't misread what she's doing. All right? This is very, very, very important for a man to understand what zone he is when it comes to a woman. Because one thing that you have to understand, women don't have male friends that they're going to love later. All right, I'm going to tell you this right now. Women don't have male friends that they're going to love later. Typically, a woman's going to know this is the guy I'm going to be with and this is the guy I want within 10 seconds of seeing you. So if you find yourself always talking to a woman and you guys got good vibes and you're starting to have brother and sister vibes, you're in the friend zone, brother. You and that woman should not have brother and sister vibes. The comfortability around each other, the chemistry is not like brothers and sisters, and it's nothing like sister and brother. It's typically a woman feeling feminine and a man feeling masculine whenever he get around her. You will know a woman likes you if she's always in feminine frame. That means when you meet her, she may have on jeans. When you start coming around, now she's wearing more dresses. Now she's wearing her hair down more. She's starting to do little things to show that she's in her feminine frame. If you're hanging around a woman and she's her most confident, she's her most loudest, and she don't care how she carry herself, you are in the friend zone. When women get around the guy that they respect and like, the only thing that she wants that man to know is, I got your back and I'm the woman you should be with. I'm in feminine frame and you're going to be my shining star hero. That's when you know you ain't in the feminine zone. It's when she in the friend zone. It's when she is feminine at her most. Now, if she's still arguing and talking to you like you just one of the dudes, you're in the friend zone. The best thing that I can say, in life, you don't have any friends. You're going to notice that a good marriage is only judged by if someone dies before the other. You and a woman that you're with or marriage that you're with would never die at the same time. If the man dies before the woman, studies have shown the women still live for the next 10 years without a husband that died. And if the woman dies before the husband have a tendency to live for the next 2 to 3 years. So you have to understand that you and the person that you're choosing to love is not going to die at the same time. Your love's not going to be that way. So you shouldn't try to go out on dates and fall for people thinking that that's going to be the end game. It's not. You can fall in love with somebody for 20 years and have 15 beautiful years. Those 15 beautiful years isn't a waste of your time. It's the 5 that you tried to work it out could be the worst of your time. Finding the love life is not the goal in life. The goal in life now is to find the lane that you're in to create happiness. You must be happy by yourself and be happy doing things that you love to do before you can be happy with someone else. The world gives you too many options to make you happy other than a relationship. So in other words, if you're still relying on a relationship to be happy, I'm sorry, but it's at this point of life, it's a form of mental illness, which means that you really have some serious problems and you need to go work it out. The average person understands that there's going to be breakups and there's going to be makeups in life. And one thing you have to learn how to do is get over it. Some people are going to handle it and some people are not. The ones that can't handle it, I'm sorry. Depression is the worst way to live your life. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you guys got the message behind the video. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. Hasta la vista.